Hi, this is Steve with Tanker City Construction. We're back here in Granite Bay, California, walking through our addition and whole home remodel project. Last time we were here, right behind me, we were getting ready to pour concrete. The slabs poured, the walls are up, the roof is on, and we're getting ready to put the doors and windows in. Today I want to take you through what our process is before we get drywall on and close up the walls. It's critical that we get all the locations right of electrical and plumbing and make sure we do our rough quality control walkthrough before drywall. So coming off this back patio, we have the great room here. Excited to show you. We've got a vaulted ceiling. This was all part of the backyard before, so this space never existed. This was the back wall of the house over here. We pushed it out all the way out to here. Huge windows, bringing lots of natural light with views out to the pool. The vaulted ceiling really gives a big space in this room. Fireplace is in, that got installed today, and windows will be going in next week. As we come in here, this is a great place to really gather with the family, holidays, watch TV, watch the game. Right now you'll see on the ground, we got the can lights are all laid out. Electrician was here today getting his materials on site, getting ready to put in lighting, power, start roughing in electrical. So we're standing in the kitchen. This is the kitchen and the family room. This is actually where the original kitchen was, but we totally reconfigured the space. We relocated the laundry room, added a half bathroom, and above me, you'll see the beam we got in. This beam allows us to give a full open concept in this room. The original design had a post right here in the middle. We kind of tweaked it, went back to the engineer, and we came up with some other options to increase the beam size so we can run that full span from end to end. It's quite a feat to get this beam in there. It took our framing crew almost a whole day with a beam hoist, but it's in there now with our custom buckets. And it's all framed up with our vaulted ceiling. This is going to be a really special space with some decorative beams when it's all finished as well, and just a really nice open concept. Coming around this wall, you'll see we got some papers on the wall. We still do some things the old school way. We got papers up. The guys in the field know where all the locations of the cabinetry is. Everything is also uploaded into our software on Builder-Trend, so it's a little redundant, but we want to make sure we get all the locations in the right place. Once drywall is up, it's an expensive fix to try to move the ice maker, for example. Ice maker lines are in. Rough plumbing is about 95% complete. We're just wrapping up some details here. As the electrician comes in, they're going to start setting their boxes, their switches, and all their can lights. They're really relying on these drawings to know where the exact placement of our outlets and switches are. Over here we have the island. It's going to be a great spot. Plumbing is roughed up through the slab, and our range is over here. Gas is roughed in. Over here we have our family room. Fireplace is in. We're going to finish up some metal stud framing around the fireplace. With this particular fireplace, it's important to have enough clearance to a non-combustible surface. So wood framing is actually not going to be adequate here, so we do a metal stud framing around that. Right here we have our large sliding doors looking out to the pool area and the patio. Beautiful patio cover we have framed up. So behind me you see the house. We're ready for a new roof. The original scope of the project did not actually include a whole new roof. They actually just showed the addition getting the roof. As we jumped on site and started investigating the project before we provided a proposal, we recommended to the owner that the whole roof gets replaced. Our crew's already going to be here. It's going to be a seamless transition. It's not going to look like an addition. And reality was the roof only had 5 more years left life in it. Since we started in the spring on this project, it was really important we kept the existing roof on while we framed the addition. Once the addition was framed and the shear was inspected on the roof, we were able to tear the rest of the roof off, and now next week we have a new roof coming on. Since I don't think it's going to rain here in the middle of July in California, I think we're pretty safe to keep it open for the next week. So one challenge we had in this project was the existing garage. We had to achieve a fire rating, which means drywall on the lid and walls to prevent fire from getting into the main house. The existing ceiling was framed. The drawings showed drywall going on the ceiling, but we had a little bit of a conflict. Brian, can you explain what's going on here?
Sure. So in here we had 2x6 rafters, which were on 4 foot on center, which would not support the 5/8 drywall that needs to be put on the ceiling. So we sent it to the engineer, and because of the 24-foot span, we needed these LVLs to carry the load.
What's the advantage of an LVL versus maybe a traditional 2x6 or 2x8?
Stronger, longer spans and perfectly straight.
And these are engineered to withstand those longer spans and those higher loads.
Yes, definitely.
So any reason why we couldn't put 2x8s up here, for example?
The span is more than a 2x8 could hold.
So you're saying we have the world's strongest ceiling in a garage?
Pretty much, yes.
All right. Like all projects post-2020, we've had our challenges with material lead times and subcontractor availability and labor shortages, but we're pushing through for early October completion on this project. Particularly cabinets, we had to resequence in order to make sure we meet that date, but it's looking very promising. As we continue with this project, you'll see drywall go on and the finishes go in, and it's really going to start coming to life here in the next few weeks.